Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world. We're back to continue our playthrough of Phoenix Point, the Year 1 edition, featuring the Kaos Engines DLC. And the picture you just got through seeing was of a local place I visited last week, a local Ratouche, or also known as a Rathaus, or in English, a city hall. So, hope you enjoyed that. Now let's get into what's ahead of us here. And that is the Symes retreat. So let's just get on in there. Our operatives have reached Randolph Symes III's private retreat, where we may be able to find additional information that may help us decipher his notes and make sense of his activities. However, our scans indicate enemy presence in the area. Well, of course. You think we're not going to have enemies? Okay. Let's get in here and take a look at what we've got going. And it looks like, look, our grenade has become available for us. So there you go, Andrei. We are going to give that to you. And in fact, what I'm going to do is give you, rather than willpower right away, although we're going to want to up that for war cry, because that, when we get up to there, that's critical. But right off the bat, you can't carry diddly squat. We need to pop you in a little strength, and now we can pop you in backup ammo, and I'm feeling a little more comfortable now with what you're able to carry. Everybody else, probably not a whole lot of changes we're going to need to make at this point. I don't think there were any more promotions, or yeah, there's really not any SP. I'm not delving into our massive pool here to give anybody an upgrade at this point. Is just not gonna matter. And yeah, everybody's looking fine. So let's just get down in there and get this thing happening. All items on this battlefield will be automatically recovered. We don't have to run around picking them up. Let's get down there. We'll see you down on the battlefield. All right, here we are standing out in front of the Symes retreat. See what I mean about not being, well, the pillars I guess are always covered, but not really. And I'm seeing enemies showing over on this side. There are Arthron friends that we're used to seeing over here. Do we see anything on the other? Yep, they're coming on the other side too after us. And it looks like the kind of enemies we've been facing. The hit points, the Arthrons are the kind I like to see. Too bad they will evolve very quickly. But they're all hittable and we have the ability to take them out in one shot. The Stranglers are a little heftier, but all of these still have to get within close range of us. So let's see if we can start
I'm listening.
Taking out some of these numbers. Let's just see what our shots look like for you. Well, I take that back. With your particular weapon, we don't have the ability to take it out in one shot. And they're all kind of hiding just a little bit through the trees. So maybe this is what we're going to do, just so I give ourselves a little cleaner shot, because hopefully I'm not moving from behind one tree to having another tree in our way. that could be the case. Yeah, let's see. If we're in this direction, we're going to come right here. I think that opens up at least this shot over to that guy for sure. All right, Mark.
Amy.
Let's make it happen. Got to remember, you have the... I didn't upgrade your sniper rifle. Let's just see if you can get a hit, take out a leg, get him bleeding, and do some big-time damage. There's a leg. There's the bleeding. There's the big-time damage. And he's going to bleed out. So he did just enough. It's not going to be the case much longer. These guys are going to upgrade. So we're going to have to see about upgrading you at the same time. Now we do have some over here. Can we see them from here? Potentially.
Looking for an angle.
Well, that's not necessarily the angle we're looking for. A lot of trees in the way. Is this our bleeding guy, or is this yet another one? Yeah, he's yet another one. So let's see. Yeah. We don't have some amazing shots here. I think this gives me my potentially cleanest shot, but it also gives me a pretty good chance to miss on the sides. So we'll go here, so at least up and down we don't miss so much. Yeah, right about there. Up and down is pretty well covered. We just got to worry about not turning to the left and not turning to the right too much. Uh-oh. I didn't like those sounds. He's alerted because we missed. Sir, southeast. Steady your gun next time. Let's see. I think what we're going to do is, just because they're the up-close kind of guys, we're going to position ourselves for a little overwatch. Our heavies are all under the overhang. Yeah, we'll just do a little pistol overwatch over here just because.
On overwatch. Let them come.
Andrei, we're going to bring you over here for some overwatch. Of course, the way the AI works, they tend to see your overwatch and run around it, but we'll still put it out there in case they come up close. We're going to put some more overwatch here.
I'll keep my eyes open.
Set up a little bit of a defensive shell. Well, this and also this is going to get our heavies out from underneath this overhang cover. So if we so decide, we can jet jump them up to get Symes notes that we're ultimately here for, and we'll play it that way. You're going to come out here. That should get you out from under the overhang. Vrontius Zeus, and we will set your overwatch in this direction. And finally, that's a pistol overwatch. We're going to bring you here. Well, you probably saw, it looks like the odds are you saw somebody that we already knew about. Now you found someone behind us. What do you know? He's far enough back, I'm not worried. Keep moving. And we'll set our overwatch for you over this way and see if they get close enough to get shot at.
They're not getting past me.
I hope not. And here they come. Good hit. Took out the head, got it bleeding. Ah, the pistol. Nice job with the pistol. That should take him out. Yep.
Problem solved.
Ooh. Little inside action on the backside here. Look at that. And Tritons are not to be trifled with. Oh, I love seeing a heavy mow someone down. That's a beautiful, beautiful sight. Ooh, Mindfragger. That. He's not welcome. So they're pretty dang close to us now. Quite a few of them. And so we're kind of getting surrounded in many ways. We got a guy off to the side here. So maybe what we got to do temporarily, I don't get sound cues that they're up high. So I'm thinking perhaps our heavy can jump up to the roof to at least get that objective going for us. In fact, Andrei, can we see how far you can jump? Yeah, you can get up to that top floor up here. Let's just get you going. And we'll move you in to the door.
Moving to coordinates.
Getting you in range for pickup next turn. Now we got to worry about the enemies that are approaching us. We have an indoor enemy that can reach us. So I'm kind of thinking, let's pivot ourselves over this way. Because there's just... The Mindfragger is the wild card, and he's got pretty damn good range. considering. I'm going to move you forward. You're only going to get one shot anyway. I don't think the pistol will matter that much. Let's just see what the pistol shot
Firing
looks
targets.
like. Well, it's not that bad. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to keep you standing where you are, and we're going to see between both your weapons, Sir Salsis, if you can regain your aim and do some big-time damage to this guy. There's really... Yeah, we'll focus on the leg to see if we can't slow him down. And we did. We actually managed to hit one of his arms at the same time. I love being able to hit two body parts at one time. He's bleeding twice as bad. Let's see if the pistol can help us out at all. Stay still. That's not a bad target. And we hit again. I still don't think he's going to bleed out on us. Oh, not quite. 2 turns. So it'd be nice to be able to get one more hit. Now we got this guy who's hanging out just a little too close for comfort. And I'm kind of thinking hit points wise, yeah, he needs a good shot on him. But at that kind of health, we can get it done. And then by moving you out there, you'll be moving away from these guys that'll be running towards us. And I think you'll just be out of range of the mine fragger, I hope. Let's get you dashing, Landon. See if you can't finish this guy for us. Now he's injured in the head. I think we'll be able to get a pretty good shot on his head if we dash
No
to
time to
here.
lose.
Let's find out.
Ready to engage.
Yeah, if we could just get you holding still just a little. Oh, actually, if you stick your head out like that, we definitely can hit your head. Very good. Alright, so you went down. Let's kind of back you all off a little bit to get out of range of some of these guys. It'll be, oh my lord. He's hefty and he's got a grenade. What the hey? 300 freaking hit points. The surprises that legend brings us. So right here, right off the bat, he's got a grenade. Wow. 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 Okay. Well,
Yes.
we know that now. Let's not get weirded out. He's close enough to come at us. So this is what I'm... Problem is, I'd rather have Overwatch.
Moving.
Much rather have Overwatch with you, but then again, you won't take him out either. We can jump you over here because your Overwatch is so narrow. I think there's less odds of it hitting. So maybe what we can do is jump and bash to finish this guy off. Always like a good jump and bash. There we go. That means the rest of us over here, Sir Salsis, you're done. And now we got 2 guys to set up. Whether I can set up in such a way... Yeah, I guess we can't quite see through the windows to see him. So we're going to back off and set some Overwatch. The only problem is he going to come this way? He could bash through the window and come this way. Well, best thing we can do, we're going to cover the window for in case he comes this way. I hope we can get him off his game so he doesn't have the ability to reach us. And then Mr. Black, we're going to try, let's bring you here. And let's have you set your Overwatch this way, cover the door here. Yeah, you're just going to cover the door here. That's all there is to it.
I'm on Overwatch.
I don't think we have what you might call an amazing wall of Overwatch. Let's see what happens. Nice.
Like that?
And it kept him from coming at us. Uh-oh. Oh, that was not good. Who knew that guy down here was a mind fragger? Holy criminy. Let's just say I was not expecting mind fraggers at this point in the game. Shows you that I'm I'm a little out of touch of being able to get up there and bash that thing off of you too. The good thing is, you're a heavy that's pretty damn far away from being able to hit us with your weapon. Thank goodness we did not improve your aim just yet. Wow. So since we know the jump can't make it, let's start thinking about what our options are here. This guy is going to do some mega hurt on us. And then we got another mind fragger over here. Wow. Okay, we got 2 assaults. So what we got to try doing is, and then we got this guy too. So if I somehow manage to take these 2 out, I still got to worry about him, but he is a little far away. And how many hit points are left here? 100, so he's not bashable, and I can't even get over to him close enough anyway. It does say I have a potential shot over here. Let's just see what it looks like. It looks like crap. Even if we didn't have the wall in the way, that would be one hell of a bad shot. So we're going to need someone to open the door so we can see in there. Let's take one step and see if that does it. Can you see him with this weapon? It says you can. Let's find out if that's true.
Looking for an angle.
Okay, we cannot take out the pincer in one shot. We can take out the launcher. We can take out agile legs and get him bleeding. And he's got a spitter head. Since you're close, let's take out the spitter head.
Just like target practice.
And we got him bleeding. And unfortunately, we had to take a step, so we did not have the pistol as an option for us. So I think the best thing to do is back
Here
off.
I come.
Now, Mark.
Engaging.
Now what can you do? Can't quite take out that leg. You can get rid of a launcher, but if we damage the leg, if we do enough damage, our assault will be able to come in there and help us out also though. So let's try and play it that way. No!
Missed.
No! That was a pretty damn high percentage shot. That did not help matters at all. Let's see what this can do. Not much. I think what we got to do is try shredding a little bit. What are the odds that we're going to face an enemy like this and you're not close enough to heave a grenade through that door? Oh, yes, you are. Barely. Will you be able to... Is that the best play, getting off? Because then if we can shred a little bit, maybe your shot from standing where you are can do us some better damage? Or is it better for me to dash you in there to try and shoot into his head? Let's try the grenade route. Okay. We've damaged a little bit. Let's see if we can hit him now in any kind of reliable fashion to do damage. If we can hit him down low, we pretty much can. We aren't going to do much damage on the carapace, so let's keep our shot low. Try to maximize our damage. We need it. No! That didn't help. That didn't help.
Here.
That absolutely did not help. I gotta dash you in there. Cover doesn't matter with these guys, really. I would have preferred having 2 shots with you, but there's a chance we could take him out. chance we don't take him out. He's not going to die. And I don't know that we have a lot of options left to help us out right now. And we're going to kind of block the sniper since he's a little squishier than anybody else, right? Isn't that right? Doggone it. What we're going to do is try to take this guy out. We don't need a lot of bullets to hit, and we're not going to get a lot of bullets to hit at this range.
Heading out. Ready to fire.
Finish it off. Now, I think he'll bleed out. We still have to worry about getting a mindfragger on us. We got to worry about this guy blood sucking us, and we got to worry about this guy getting too close for comfort to be able to take a swipe at us, say on Sur Saucisse. The worst case scenario is having two guys gang up on one. The mindfragger, to be quite honest, is the least of my concerns right now, and so is our friend up high. Andre, please don't javelin us. Please. In fact, with that in mind, let's back you off, Mark.
On my way.
Should we spread out?
Moving.
Make it harder for... we're still close enough to help each other if the mindfragger reaches us, and I think that's the way we'll play it. Here it comes. Who's it going to take? Okay. We don't have to worry about him getting attacked twice by anybody, so in a way, that's good. And a single attack on an assault will hurt, but we will survive it. No, grenades! Oh. Why'd I give you that grenade back? Who knew you would use that freaking thing against us? Man. Well, the good news is you are in bash range to get that thing off your head. We have someone else here who can get the thing off of that head, and then we have others that can hopefully deal with the rest. So all of a sudden, I see a path out of here. Let's jump up and try to get rid of one mindfragger. Welcome back, Andre. Who do we want to take care of this thing? I think with this guy being up close, we can probably do a hell of damage.
Aiming.
Shooting at him this way. Where do we have the less armor's in the head though? So that's our default. We're going for the head. Please hold still. I've had bad experiences when they're moving for the hit not to connect. All right, you can take him out.
Target down.
Good job. Now, the next situation is we can snipe that off of you more than likely. Let's just see what the snipe shot is. In fact, we'll move as close as we can get to make that a reality.
I'm going.
Shows you how much quick aim really matters in this game. Holy criminy. Okay, we can take it off. Welcome back. Of course, the bullet hit so hard because the only choice we had was our sniper rifle. So yeah, it did hurt you. Everybody's hurting. Criminy. Let's get over here, and now we can take out the final enemy. I don't think there's any more known mindfraggers out there. And then, if we're lucky, there's nobody left, and we just got to go pick up the notes that we came here for. I don't think we have to use any willpower for you. So let's just end this guy.
Already there.
Yep. They're squishy legs. Always love shooting into them. And
Moving to coordinates.
we're done. There's no Overwatch. Let's just hope there's nobody hiding out there to take us down. And that was a pretty quick turn. I think we're in pretty good shape to get this mission over with at last. Well, next turn. Kind of thinking just to keep us going. It might not be a bad idea to utilize some of our med kits. Save us from having to go back to the base. Unfortunately, it's expensive. And with our luck at exploration right now, is this the way I want to do it? But at the same time, I don't want to waste time and have them upgrade more. So we're spending and hope we can get some better explorations coming up. We're going to do the same over here. And we're going to do the same right here. So we're looking good. We do have some injuries on our heavies still, but they're relatively minor. We can deal with that. So we're just going to end our turn now that we've healed up. I think that's everybody. Yes. And let's go get the papers we need and get out of here. All right, I love that. Look at all those level ups. Look at all of those. So our heavies that promoted, well, our heavy that promoted now has a stronger bash, which is good. Sniper, we're up to level 3, so we have access to quick aim for our first sniper. And we have access to return fire now. So this is a good round of promotion, starting to get us some very important skills.
As the world fell apart around us, it was difficult not to feel guilty. Some chose to be proactive and fight, but not me. I came here instead. My best weapon is my mind, and I need silence to put it to work. The history of the Phoenix Project is a complex tapestry. In Russia, Turkey, Britain, Spain, not one unbroken lineage, but a tangle of organizations, each passing the torch to the next with only one goal: to protect the human race. But protect it from what? Did they know about the Pandora virus? And if so, how? The answers are out there. So much has been investigated and collected and analyzed, but it's all scattered, lost. I don't know if it's possible to track it all down, but I have to try. There's only one thing I'm sure of. I can't stay here anymore.
All right, the quest. Our operatives have retrieved a big batch of documents from the Symes retreat. These should allow us to better understand what Symes was doing and what he discovered. And good news. Oh, amazing good news. Tech 125, materials 375. Oh, hella needed. Oh my God, we needed those. We have identified 3 key sites that Symes singled out as particularly relevant to his research into the history of the Phoenix Project and previous outbreaks of unusual diseases. It is imperative that we send operatives to investigate these sites as soon as the strategic situation allows. So, Rise by Sin, by Virtue Fall, Frozen, and Prisoner of Ice are now on the map. And it's a hefty cost because we use 3 med kits. That's why the cost is so high. But that was a little pricey for a mission. But we can keep moving because we got our health. And we got a big payoff, so we could afford it. So the next thing I want to do, we got some promotions, we got some research, Mindfragger autopsy. Let's start with personnel and do our promotions, because we're going to be flying around. We don't want to accidentally run into an ambush without being prepared. So let's take a brawler. There, Andre, you can better bash your enemies now. And what we will do is we picked up some strength last time, so you could carry enough. We're gonna definitely spend a couple points on will, because next promotion for you is War Cry. And you know what? I really didn't do it this time, but I'm really, now that we got a couple will to take advantage of War Cry, I really am interested as one of our. See, I like listening to ideas. I don't always do all of them and follow them, but one of our comments on a previous episode was saying that, you know, cautious really isn't bad on a heavy because they deal so much damage to begin with, and to give them better aim isn't a bad thing for them without a huge cost on damage. So we're probably going to look at trying that on a heavy to see if I agree. You know, you can't really judge a plan until you try it out and see how it works. We're going to go and give you one more shot of will here, Soren. Landon, you got your promotion with return fire. We're going to take it. I don't think it's important to give you a pistol at this point. We very well could pick it up at some time down the road, but right now I don't think that's important. And we can zap you with one more spot. Yeah, one more spot is all we'll spend. Our next promotion is here. There's our first quick aim. How about that? I'm thrilled. And we have the ability for bonus healing, and the real reason I want to pick it up for a sniper is the extra willpower. But first of all, let's get the quick aim. That's the big priority here. And that leaves us with 15, not quite enough to pick up healer. So what I'm going to do at this point is we're going to keep will just a little low for the moment, because no, we'll pick this up later, because right now it's still cheaper for me to pick up will this way. So we're going to pick up something there, and once this becomes more cost-effective way to pick up will, then we'll pick up healer. And finally, do we have one more? Is it our heavy? Ooh, you've got some skills to pick up. You got return fire skills, which is a big step up for you. There, I like this one a lot for a sniper. And for this one, I'll dip into the pool just to pick that one up. And finally, we didn't quite get you a promotion now, did we? But we can give you some will. So we got our promotions done, and we're ready to move out. And what I'm thinking to move out is what I'm going to do is, yeah, we want to work back towards New Jericho to do their special mission, but I want to get these two sites near the mist uncovered, so as it expands, at least I know what we're dealing with in the mist, and eventually we'll come back down here, but that's not a highest priority yet. Fortunately, health-wise, we are in good shape. We will have to recover stamina somewhat soon. We got one of our grenades back, and it's another. There we go. There's a haven that'll soon be in the mist. So I'm glad we figured that one out. One more thing, actually, now that we have the funds and we can afford it, there is one more thing I want to build at least right away at our base, and that is one more living quarters. Now we can argue maybe we should expand it to another base, spread out. Eventually get another research lab going. But I really want to build the living quarters here and now here, just so we can get more soldiers. But it kind of is a waste building it at the same site. So let's just take a look over towards this other mist, and we have a base here that does not have a living quarters. We have a base here. Does not have it's great for a little extra manufacturing, and then there's not, these just aren't close enough to this site to make sense activating. Let's see what the activation cost is. There it is. 300, which we can afford. 50, which we can afford. I think we're going to bite the bullet to get our second base going near the mist over here. And this is where I'll eventually build that extra living quarters. So we have different ways to recover our stamina across the globe. I think this is the better way to expand. Although I can't afford anything right now, but this is what we're doing. Now, it would be nice to be able to repair some things in the base, but I don't know if we can afford it yet. The biggest one is the satellite uplink. Let's see how much that costs. And we'll bite the bullet and repair that. The access lift we're going to demolish. Someone warned me in the comments, are you sure? This is legend. Maybe you will need to retreat. But no, I need the resources more than I need to retreat right now. And we'll hold off on the fabrication plant right now till we get some more funds. We also have to think about stealing an airship. I'd like to do that early before we start building up diplomacy, and the hit isn't as drastic as when you have high diplomacy with somebody. So we got to think about that. The only ship right now, though, is over here, a Thunderbird. So there's a lot of things on my mind right now, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of things on my mind.
Research complete.
Okay, trade protocols are done, so that's good. I don't have a heck of a lot of food that I can trade with yet, but at least trading options will be open. Should should it be called for? Let's continue. And there's another Anu haven. So we got 2 havens. It's good. I like having those uncovered so that if they get attacked, we can help come to their defense. I think what I'll do is I'm going to try for... Oh, wait. We got another question mark near the mist. Let's do it. The bridge. An actual exploration site. Our operatives have set down on a bridge in the middle of nowhere. It looks like a group of people tried to start up a haven here, building out from underneath the bridge, but the construction has been left unfinished. Either these people were killed, or they decided to move on. So we're going to search, and we got some materials and food. Trivial stuff, but, you know, I'll take it. Next thing we're going to do is, there's nothing else near the mist at the moment. Of course, that will change. I think what I'm going to do is try one more exploration site, and then we're going to head down here to the Dreamer's Awaken. Or one of the two. Or I may go for the airship. I may just do that. We'll see. Let's check out this site.
Research complete.
Now that's good. Now I got to get back in here. We needed those materials bad. I'm feeling a lot better by finishing that research.
New Jericho was one man's vision, and everything depended on that one man. Before the war, Tobias West had been a billionaire, an elusive, controversial businessman who denounced war even as he profited from it. When the world fell, his empire began to rise. Some said he was a genius, a man of principle, dedicated to equality and merit, fighting to preserve the core of human freedom, our will. They said he had a plan, that he could lead us to victory. Others called him a dictator, a megalomaniac, fearful of infection and obsessed with purity. They said he was willing to do anything to win, no matter the cost. The Phoenix Project needed allies. New Jericho could help us turn the tide, but it all depended on one man.
Okay, let's keep flying up here to this exploration site.
So you are the Phoenix Project, eh? I've heard a lot about you. Who am I? Well, the maker, of course. I run things around here. Welcome to the marketplace. Here and only here you will find some very special hardware. I design, build, and test every piece of equipment here with my own two hands, you see. I will be honest, they tend to explode every now and again, these toys of mine. They do make some pretty fireballs, though. Both when they work and when they suddenly stop working.
Both when they work and suddenly stop working. So what is this place that we're looking at? It's Chaos Syndicate's site. Can we take a look at here? Holy criminy! These are these, they give us some advantages in what they... The subjector, there's 3 of those available at varying prices. So there's something for you to try and figure out why. Is it going to be in our best interest to take the more expensive one? Is that built better than the cheaper one? Will that hold up better than the cheaper one? Or do we just need to look for the bargains? The Tormentor, it's a nice... You know, these things give us some decent damage for what the weapons are, but holy criminy, are they expensive. We also have a new mission available. The maker mentioned that there is an abandoned scarab that he wants to get his hands on. It is an old model that we have no use for, but obtaining it for him might put us on his good side. So that's interesting. The rewards are new marketplace offers, so I'm assuming that if we do favors for him, yeah, lower marketplace prices. So it'll give us some new offers in the marketplace that aren't available to us right now, and at least these existing ones, it will lower their prices, which are obscene right now. I can't even dream about getting any of these weapons right now. So there, we've got our first exposure to the new DLC. And the weapons are intriguing, that's for sure, if not somewhat expensive. So we'll probably come back to do this mission relatively soon, because I want these prices to start lowering. I'm sure he'll have... My understanding is there's going to be multiple missions, new missions that this game gives us, so I'm sure that's what they are, is to help lower the prices to get us into range of being able to afford it. But in the meantime, I think our higher priority is getting... To be quite honest, I'm kind of feeling like I want to steal the airship first, just so we can see about getting the squad all mobile. Nobody's sitting in the base since there's not a training center ready for us yet. It's under construction, I believe, still. Yeah, 2 days to go. So yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're going to try stealing the ship over here as our next mission. So let's get down there and see if we can't make that happen. I'd rather face New Jericho early before they get shoulder-mounted rockets. If we're going to steal their ship. So let's make that happen. Then we'll probably pop up to do the Dreamer's Awaken mission, unless obviously something else pops up that needs our attention. So let's fly on down here.
The more the disciples of Anu invest into this mutation tech, the further away they will move from what New Jericho considers humanity. This is not a threat, but a statement. There is still time to look to reason, not superstition, for solutions, to seek answers in human will, instead of submission to the alien. But that time is running out.
Okay, so Disciples of Anu and New Jericho are not happy with each other. And that just means, I think this pops up when Anu has made some progress on their mutation technology. So that just, nothing I can do about that. Uh-oh. When did this pop up? How did we not see this? I think we need to head over here. Guess what? Something just popped up to change my mind on what we need to accomplish. The reason being, I think they're going to be able to protect themselves, but I would like to start increasing diplomacy somewhere. So I think we're going to start here because we're going to end up losing diplomacy if I find a Tiamat on the map. And let's get over here. We might have a chance if we're lucky.
Phoenix, if you are receiving this message, then respond on the secure channel I have provided. It is essential that the information I am about to give you is kept confidential. My name is not important now, but I am known among the Pure as Subject 24, the 24th volunteer in a program set up by Tobias West that gave us hope. We had a solution. A solution! A secret program that would fix the world. And in the final moment, he backed down. Nothing prepared me for his treachery, his selfish cowardice. His attempts to erase us have failed. It was known as Project Purity. One man's dream of replacing every inch of human flesh with neurally controlled prosthetics. When I volunteered for the project, I had nothing left. My entire family had succumbed to the Pandora virus. I've watched my wife through bulletproof glass as she slowly turned into an abomination. Abominations! They're everywhere, waiting, watching. I had nothing left to lose. Along with many other brave men and women, I put myself forwards. A lot was sacrificed. He pushed us to the limit. Dozens of us died or were left crippled, and we came close to success. The Juggernaut Warrior was the final design. More than a soldier, more than a human, with titanium skin impervious to infection, perfectly pure. Pure as a smile in winter, as a human should be. There were problems. Total encapsulation created some. Mental instability, hallucinations, and dreams. Not everyone could take it, but there was no shortage of volunteers to take the program forwards. And then Tobias West, the coward, the traitor, the small-minded charlatan, pulled the plug. Terrified of what he couldn't understand, the great leader ordered everyone involved with the project killed. Killed! Maybe he thought if he buried us, he'd bury the truth of his shame along with us. His shame! But we fought back. I and several others managed to escape. For years we remained silent, hiding, running, waiting for the right moment. The right moment. And that moment has come. Facing a losing battle against the Pandora virus, the weak-minded West has reactivated the old Project Purity facilities, and that makes him vulnerable. Phoenix, I am offering you an exchange. I know the location of the facility and how to get in. You have the firepower. The power! Hailstorms of fire and acid. Raid the lab and share the tech with us. All this time in hiding has left us damaged and in need of urgent repairs. If you succeed, we will both gain. Humanity will gain. We are the Pure. The Pure! We are the future. Help us, Phoenix. Help our species.
Oh boy, so this is turning into the cutscene episode. We're receiving a transmission from an unidentified source. The transmission is from somebody identifying himself as Subject 24. While details are lacking, Subject 24 claims to be contacting us with a warning and a promise of mutual benefits. All attempts to pinpoint the location of the transmission's origin have been unsuccessful. Subject 24 has requested that we perform the raid on a new Jericho facility. Should we agree, he will send us specific details, including the exact location of the facility and potentially its security defenses. Such an action, however, is likely to worsen our relations with New Jericho. Well, we'll agree. Doesn't mean we have to go rush off and do it, but we'll agree just to get that mission option available. And Subject 24, well, that didn't change. We have a new Geoscape site now, undefendable.
This new Jericho neural tech we've been hearing about. It sounds like a pretty cool technology, really, but has anyone thought about how easily it could be abused by, I don't know, An autocratic leader with delusions of grandeur?
Let's see. Now I'm about to gain... You know, I'm just going on this one. I think I'm just going no comment because I don't want to lose. Somewhere along the line, I'm going to lose attitude with somebody. And I'm ideally, somewhere along the line, I want to be able to steal one ship from everybody. So no sense lowering their diplomacy too low. So we're not going to comment.
I urge everyone to spend some time thinking about how the technologies we're developing should be applied. It's not the tech itself that's the problem. It's what we do with it.
So Synedrian and New Jericho now are not thrilled with each other. Their relations are deteriorating. And let's see, undefendable. Because I'm not sure where it is. Oh, it's right underneath me. That's why it wasn't obvious. And there's another potential aircraft to steal too. So it's real close by. Let's get on to our next mission here. And we are going to help out here. It is at night, so we'll have to see if we can... We'll see how close the date line is to turning into day. If we can wait a little bit before this mission expires, we'll try to do it in the daytime. Otherwise, this is our next mission coming up next time. We need the rewards, which is really why I decided to come over here and give this a go. So I hope you enjoyed today's mission. A lot going on, a lot of stories getting started, a lot to think about now with our new Chaos friends out there on the map. It's going to add another layer of complexity and another layer of things to spend resources on. So hope you're enjoying what's developing. This is Zigzag signing off from somewhere in this world. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.